Matt, what did you think of the defense holding firm there at the end to preserve the win?
You know, it's just one of those things where we've come so far from where we started. To get those late tough game situations, we've been in it before. It's not something we're not used to anymore. It's something that we've done, and we know how to handle it. And I think the defense understood the situation, and it was just they held on. They did what they needed to do to win the game. All those guys giving all out effort on the field. It was fun to watch, and I had all confidence the entire time.
Tueni, what was the approach going into that last drive? You guys gave some short yardage plays, but didn't allow anything deep. Is that kind of the approach there?
Oh yeah. When there's 40 seconds left, that there's really not much you can do other than not let them score. So I think Coach Bresci called some good calls. And, we executed up front, but really we were just trying to not let them get that shot they were trying to take in the last seconds of the game.
Matt, really good day for Isaiah. How impressive was he in your view?
I mean, he's been impressive, the last couple of weeks. He's done a great job, just really, getting that ball and, just running people over, really just trusting himself, trusting the O-line. The O-line's really done a good job of springing him and putting him into action. It's been impressive, to see his improvement, his development over his last couple of years. He's had a long journey here, and that's something I'm very proud of him for. He's a really good friend of mine. It's really good to see guys like that have success. And you believe in a guy like that. He's tough. Great downhill runner, does a lot of good things, does everything right. Just one of those guys in the locker room you enjoy being around, and to see that come to fruition is great. Isaiah, has been a close friend of mine. His dad, my dad coached his dad way back in the day, so we go way back, and I've got a chance to kind of rekindle that and for it to be here is really special.
Did you guys always kind of know that he had that in him? You didn't really get an opportunity until the New Mexico State game, but. Had you kind of seen that ability from him throughout the season, throughout last season?
We've seen that ability for as long. We knew he's capable of doing this, but we have three backs that are capable of doing it too. We've got so much talent in that backfield and a lot of depth that all of them bring different skills to the table, but they all contribute and they all help in their own way. Isaiah just the last couple of weeks has been the guy that we trusted in tough situations and big time situations to get it. But all three of those guys are able to do it. They're really good. And they have different abilities, but everybody on offense trusts all three of them, and I think you can see that as the season's going on.
Matt, on that last interception, did you see Dion open there for a split second?
It was a mistake. It's one of those things where as a quarterback, it's something you learn from day one. You really shouldn't do it. You don't throw across the field late, and that was. Are you nodding your head?
Yeah, yes. I played it once too. Not a good decision.
Thanks, Tueni. Appreciate it. But he, it's just one of those things. I shouldn't. It was a bad decision on my part. I shouldn't have done it. Just one of those things, trying to force him to make a play. And looking back on it, it's the play I want back. But at the end of the day, we got the W, and right now, it's all that matters.
Matt, what does it say about this team? In the past, there have been times where if you throw 3 picks, there's no chance you guys don't come back from that. Let's say that you guys are able to overcome that.
Well, I'd like to not throw 3 picks. That'd be fun. But at the same time, it's just a bunch of guys, holding together no matter what, in any sort of adversity, whether it's an interception or turnover, or we can't give up a score. Everyone's prepared. No one collapses. No one puts their head down. Everyone's like, okay, we've been here before. We know how to handle this. And I think all 3 seasons you could see all these situations that we've been preparing for. And this season we finally decided that we've had enough. We know we're doing. We know the situation. We know how to handle it. And there's a bunch of guys that are confident. There's so much confidence in this locker room, and then just in this building at this point. And it's exciting to see that no matter what's going on, we're confident we can win ball games.
Tueni, it seemed like you guys were able to apply a lot of pressure to their quarterback. Can you talk about what was so successful in the line today?
Really, we were just trying to. We got a lot of good athletes on the defensive line, and we got help from our outside backers with Kaden and Kalen Smith. Really, we were just working. We knew today they're a really good team. We watched film on them for 2 weeks now, and we seen what they could do. So we took that into our advantage, and we tried making a move here, there, and it was just really. I think it's just our preparation, and it really showed today for the pressures. I don't know if we came up with the sack or not, but we definitely were back there.
Was he a tough quarterback to get because of his mobility back there?
Yeah. He's like a lot of quarterbacks we played in our league. A lot of them could get out, and we just got to do a better job of keeping him inside the pocket and not letting him be able to show his mobility outside, because then it kind of breaks down our defense and our coverage, So, you know, we just got to do a better job with that. But other than that, I think we did a pretty good job.
6 wins is bowl eligible. 7 wins this day and age is pretty much bowl guaranteed. Both of you guys, what are your thoughts on that now that you're almost virtually guaranteed to go to a bowl game?
Go first.
Really, we had a couple meetings from our offensive line coach, Coach Sink, and we always went over. You know, coming into this season, we wanted 6 wins, and Coach showed us an article from August from fall camp. You know, from Trent, the tight end. We as a team, we definitely wanted to get to a bowl game, but other than that, Coach wanted to push us even more. We said it was raising the bar. So today, you know, we definitely went into the game trying to raise the bar, like not accepting just 6 wins, and now we're trying to get 8 now.
You know, sky's the limit for this team at this point. For us, you know, we didn't quite know what our expectations, because we didn't have it, because we knew 6 wins was our expectation, but now we're past that, and we know that we can do so much more. You know, there's no limit to the ceiling that we have on this team. You know, we got a bunch of great guys in the locker room, a bunch of guys that are, you know, that are willing to compete and fight for 4 quarters. And I think that's the most exciting part about it, is everyone feels the same way, that we belong on the field with any team we go out there against. And, you know, to be bowl eligible is great, but we want to finish the season as strong as we can and try to leave our mark here at Idaho.
When did those expectations change? When did you guys kind of huddle up and say we can get more than 6? We can go for 8 or 9 now. We have the capability of doing that.
I think, you know, before the season we believed it. You know, we had a little rough part of our schedule at the beginning part of the season, but I think after that, you know, we talked about last season, we turned the corner at Troy after we had the travel problems and whatnot. This season, when we went down to UNLV and we got that win in overtime, I think we started to believe, like, hey, we can win these close games. We belong on the field with some of these teams that are in bigger conferences than us, supposedly. And I think that's when you started to feel like we felt better about ourselves. We felt more confident in each other, and guys started to make more and more plays, and guys started to feel more comfortable within the offense. And, you know, whether you're a first-year player, you've been here for 4 years, everyone else feels like they're contributing. So I think it's just one of those things that goes out to practice. We know what the goal is, we know what the expectation is, and we're ready to go.
Okay. We have Coach Petrino here. We'll let these 2 characters go.
All right.
Kaden Elliss and Isaiah Saunders.
So Isaiah, how do you reward the offensive line for when you go over 100 yards?
You know what? I gotta wait about 4 days till we get our checks, but I'm probably gonna take them, go eat some pizza or something.
Not gonna cook them anything? I hear you're a good cook.
Oh yeah, I'm a very good cook. That's way too much food. You know, it's way too much food. I mean, if they wanted to buy the food, I'll cook it up for them or something, but I can't cook all that food.
After your second touchdown, I think or maybe your third, you shook Jordan Rose's hand in the end zone there. Or was it just kind of saying, give him kind of?
Oh yeah, that's what I always want to do. I always want to get in props, because I can't run the ball and be successful without them. So I always want to get in their props.
What does it feel like just to hit that 100-yard milestone? You've had career highs the last, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. Was that one that you wanted to hit for a while, 100 yards in the college game?
Yeah, it has been one that I wanted to get, but it felt really good to get in this one. You know, it wasn't a blowout; it was a really close win, so it feels more special that it came in this game.
So like getting in the end zone 3 times.
Oh, it felt great. You know, ran out of celebrations, so just got up and thanked my lineman every time.
Did you kind of have a feeling that you were going to get the rock as many times as you did, because the passing defense for South Alabama, one of the better in the country, that had to be the game plan going in, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we just wanted to come in, run the balls, like shove it down their throat, and that's what we did. You know, they're a really fast flowing team, but you know, we knew during the week that they couldn't tackle that good, so we just wanted to bring that to light, and that's what we did today.
Kaden, what did it take to get the stop at the very end? They were getting some yards and moving downfield, but you guys didn't give up anything big and held steady at the end there.
I meant a lot. You showed some perseverance for our team, our defense especially, and you know, these guys score those points, we're gonna have their back. I can't let them score too many, and I think we did it. We did a good job. Our defense held at the end when it mattered most, and I'm proud of them.
Kaden, how these just how this year has gone, you know, the close wins, how has that helped this team's confidence, you know, when it's the 4th quarter and you need to get a stop or you need to go score even to win the game?
I think it's helped a lot. We preached it all off season. especially because of a couple blown leads last year, and we preached it all offseason, preached it all season. I think it's coming to fruition because, you know, we're doing it. We got those first couple, you know, Matt had to go throw a touchdown for us, my bad, at UNLV, and he got us to win at ULM, and after getting those and continuing to get more fourth quarter wins, I think it's helped us as a team, I mean, really hold up our fist. I mean, we have what it represents, and it means a lot to us, and getting the wins kind of solidifies it.
You almost look forward to the fourth quarter, just how well you guys have played. Years past, you guys kind of break down in the second half, but is it to the point where you look forward to going into a fourth quarter and beating a team now?
Yeah, we do. That's kind of how we talk about it all week. You know, we never go in saying we're going to blow them out. We always respect the team we're going to play, and we go in feeling all right, this is going to be a fight, and when that fourth quarter comes, we're going to win it. That's the mentality we have, and I think it's doing us well right now.
Isaiah, when it comes to running backs, Paul says he goes with the hot hand. We had the hot hand. What's been different for you maybe the past month or so?
You know, just running harder. That's all it was. Beginning of the season.
That was it? Running hard? Good answer. That was it.
Can you get out of here? I mean, yeah, that's really what it is. He's running harder, you know, just believing that I'm not going to go down off the first bit of contact. That's what I was doing early this season, you know, and I just wanted to change that going forward, and I think I did.
When someone else maybe has the hot hand, how do you guys all stay motivated? You know, when someone else is getting all the ball in the carry.
You know what? It is a three-headed monster. You know, but you know when if Doug has the hot hand, or if Denzel has the hot hand, or if I have the hot hand, like today, every time I scored, they came up and they were the first ones to congratulate me on my touchdown. You know, like I said before, all three of us, there's no jealousy, there's no none of that. It's all we a brotherhood in there.
Kaden, number 85, the tight end there, gave some, especially in the first half, had some big plays against you guys. Second half, I think you maybe only had one catch. Did you get anything differently you did against him, or what did you guys have to, how do you try to limit that guy with that kind of speed and size?
Yeah, we had to make some adjustments. 12 wasn't playing. He ended up playing a little bit, but he wasn't playing for the most part, and 85 really stepped up for him. He's a good player. He's fast. He was physical, athletic. He's a good player, and we had to make some adjustments because when we saw 12 wasn't out there, we kind of focused on other things. And he came and he made us pay for it, and just make a few adjustments at halftime and really focus in on him when he was out there, 85, and make sure he didn't get any pop, any quick game. And when we tackled him, we got to get him down because he was breaking a lot of tackles. So I think just a mix of us all running into the ball, being aware of where he was at all times, and coaches making some good adjustments kind of went into us holding him to however many catches he had in the second half, and it was a lot less than the first.
Kaden, your fourth interception today, do you find yourself in the right place at the right time, or are you doing things differently this year to kind of put yourself in spots to get the ball and make those interceptions?
I got to credit to coaching. They really help us with knowing the route concepts and knowing what the team's going to try to do, knowing the personnel, the quarterback, what he likes to do. I don't know. I can't credit to myself. I got to credit to them, and they helped me get in the position. I just got to make the catch, and this guy needs to teach me how to return so I can get a touchdown.
You and Jay Sean were tied at 3 for a while, I think. Did you guys ever talk about that? Is it a race between you guys this season?
We do talk about it a lot. Today I told him he owes me one now because he's got to tie it back up.
Good?
Thanks, guys.